tomorrow is nothing, because it's a part of you. This is what yoga means. You experience everything as a part of you. When somebody experiences the whole universe as a part of himself, then we say he is a yogi. Charles Darwin said that you evolved out of a monkey. You were a monkey, then you became a man. Some of the genetic scientists are saying this, that the difference, the DNA difference between a chimpanzee and you is only 1.23%. So in that sense, physiologically you are only 1.23% away from a chimpanzee. Not a big difference, isn't it? A shade, just a shade of difference. But in terms of intelligence and awareness, you are worlds apart from a chimpanzee. So your problem is just this. You have an intelligence for which you don't have a stable enough platform, and that's why yoga. To create a stable platform so that your intelligence works for you. Right now, you may call it so many things, so many exotic names have come up. Stress, tension, anxiety, depression, madness, all kinds of things. All this essentially what it means is your intelligence is turned against you. That's all. You can give any number of reasons, but essentially your intelligence is turned against you. If your intelligence was working for you, would you create blissfulness or misery? This all. Why your intelligence is turned against you? There is no stable enough base. So the entire yogic system is about this, that you create a stable base so that your intelligence works for you. If your intelligence turns against you, no power in the universe is going to save you. You are a done thing. If you become what you make out, unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah. Your thoughts belong to you, or you belong to the thoughts. You must make up your mind.
They can be dangerous, those thoughts.
They're not dangerous. They're fantastic. Only thing is, fantastic things mishandled can kill you. A car can kill you, isn't it? It's a wonderful thing, an automobile. It made our lives. If you handle it irresponsibly, it kills you. Every possibility is like this. Every possibility, if you do not harness it, it becomes a problem. So the same goes for your cerebral capability. If you do not harness it, it's a serious problem. It's taking away 80% of the human beings are simply suffering. They don't need any outside help. They're on self-help. I understand when I say I'm thinking this, another word, another way of saying it is, I'm making up this, I'm making up that. You can make up whatever you want, as long as you enjoy it. To transform your life, you want to do it in 2 minutes. So is that what your life is worth? So if your life is worthwhile, is it not important that you invest a certain amount of time and energy, rather than looking for this stupid stuff of one mantra with which I will transform my life? It will not happen like that. That's the reason why most people have remained the way they have remained, because they've not invested in their well-being.
So it's a serious long-term investment.
It is not long-term, I would say. If I ask you, is your life worthwhile enough to invest 30 to 32 hours of focused time to bring some basic transformation with you? If I teach you a way where you can manage your chemistry the way you want, but we need 32 hours of focused time, do you think your life is valuable enough for that much investment, I'm asking?
Yes.
Then you must invest. That's what is called an engineering program.
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Golden Link Channel, Gabe Medina back here again. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, fellas, and ladies, is your intelligence. Now, being intelligent is very, very great. It's one of the reasons why we lived for millions of years, the Homo sapien. Us humans been here for many millions of years because we're not the fastest, we're not the strongest, but we are the smartest. Sometimes when we don't really need our brain that much, we tend to overanalyze things, and our intelligence is the problem. So being analytical can be a good thing when you're trying to solve a problem, but when you're being analytical about everything in your life, then intelligence is turning against you. And it's turning against spirit. Because intelligence thinks, oh, you know what? I've made this species go this long, right? This far with my intelligence. But also, it has given a lot of people a stressful, a hateful environment, because for one, people are now waking up to the fact that they are not who they think they are. And what I mean by that is they are not what they think they are. Well, you are not your mind and your mind's not you. Again, like I've said before, there's spirit and mind. You are a spirit, spiritual being living a temporary human experience. So when your analytical mind's fighting with with your spirit, we're gonna have problems. So your intelligence has turned against you. Have you ever? This happened to me this week, and I want to talk about it because I had a lady I worked with, and I couldn't say anything to her. Like she was right. I mean, she would talk to me, and then I would give her advice about something. She would just shut me up. I just looked at her there like, okay, fine. I mean, you're asking me for advice. I tell you don't want to take it, so I'll just keep my mouth shut. And that's what I did. She got mad and everything, and because I wasn't answering her back, and I said, I don't know how to I don't know how to talk to you if you don't let me finish my sentence. So I'm just kind of tired of talking at this point, because I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, now she's smarter than me, right? In her head, she's smarter than everybody else probably too. Now, her intelligence is going against her because now she's her own worst enemy. And she might lose her contract if she doesn't, if she doesn't stop doing that, because I think she pushes people away. And she's a nice lady in retrospect and everything. But her intelligence turned against her. So have you ever met somebody just constantly, like, you tell them something and they have an argument with you? They never just listen. They never just listen to you. They never listen to you. They want you to listen to them, but you have no say in it. So those kind of people, stay away from them, because their intelligence will figure out a way to fuck you over. I got fucked over with money, and I don't care about losing money. It's not about that, but it wasn't a lot of money, but it was still money nevertheless. And when she asked me to help her with some projects, I said I will. Just pay me whatever, I'll help you. As a business owner, she decided to underpay me, and I helped her because she said, I'm all dollars. I can write checks. I can cash checks. I'm big Queen Bee over here. I'm like, okay, I'll help you. Come to find out, and where is it? She's not paying me well. She didn't pay me well, and I mean, I'm just gonna stop working. But she's like, that's okay. I don't care. I helped her anyway, so I feel good about helping her. But you don't have to tell me that. I would have helped her anyways, probably. And that's what I do. If I don't have any work for my cleaning or my post-construction cleanup, I will go to another crew and I'll help them out. And then, of course, they have to pay me as a business subcontractor. And I told her, you can't pay me as work. You got to pay me as business, because I'm a business. I'm a professional. And she got on that. Well, I'm this, I'm that. You're not in business. And I said, oh, okay. I don't have to answer that. So I left her alone. She just ruined it. And I don't even want to work with her anymore. I mean, I like the lady, but I just can't do it anymore. The key is to watch her intelligence, because it thinks it knows everything. And it doesn't. Because it doesn't know what I'm thinking. It doesn't know what you're thinking. So, like, watch what you say sometime and try to just be a better listener. It's better just to be a better listener, observe, and see how things are going, then answer. Because then it shows that you're a respectable person. You take your time to analyze stuff and stuff. So just be conscious of the fact that your ego will try to bust in there with this intelligence and say, no, that's not right. But what's the point if you're going to argue? And argue again. You're going to argue every time you go somewhere. Just who cares? Just don't even talk. Talk about the positive things you're grateful for. And I bet those people walk away from you because they don't want to talk about that. There's always a problem. The intelligence will find a problem with something. Hell, there's a pill for every disease on earth now. Think about that. We didn't have that before, because they make this shit up in their head. And intelligence found a way to make more shit up because it's bored. It's not running from T-Rex no more. So watch your intelligent people. It can be destructive. That destructive energy you don't need. It's very useful when it comes to saving your life. And I love the ego. It belongs there. The thing is, you got to know when to separate that to reality. Okay. All right, people. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. I'll let you go. Good night.